Hey, bitch, shut up. You wasn't gonna play tonight.
I ain't playing tonight. I play tomorrow. Shit.
Go shoot pool and shut the fuck up.
I'm finished. I'll lay down here and watch the rest of this game and go back to sleep. I had to go to fucking work at 2 o'clock in the morning. Shit.
So, by the time your ass working, you don't do shit. You went to sleep when you went to work anyway.
So it did. Fuck, what you expect? You motherfuckers call me at 10 o'clock, you come in at 2 o'clock. And I've been up all goddamn day. Shit, now I don't get out till 2:30. You fucking right, I'm taking me a nap. Shit.
Cry.
Call what you want.
Win.
So it took me a damn nap. I slept from about 3 to 5.
Sound like you, bitch.
Shit, I was in that motherfucking call knocked out.
All right, man. I got shit to do, man. I got some ass whoop.
Don't get your ass in the bar, bitch.
All right.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns and 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you got to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. This to Jarwin. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
Good job.
He's grabbing it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He
Good job, guys.
And boy, a big play resulted for his.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
You know, they don't give it back to him. It's some bullshit.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Here's Tannehill.
Picked off.
Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again here with Robinson. Give him 4 on the carry. It'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. The Jaguars at 3 and 6 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Lawrence.
Drag route.
Throw left side complete. That's Sullivan. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get this down all into the 18. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up
into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And they'll run with ETN. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
Good job.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They begin with Henry. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. Very, very strong. Well over 100 yards.
He should get the ball early and often here, too. I mean, when you're riding the performance of last week into this game, his confidence level has to be off the charts. Go ahead and keep feeding him.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Tannehill now to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Tannehill. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them.
Guys.
Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
He takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Boy, some guys here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yep, the lanes are there. Go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, here's a run from Haskins. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Good defense right there, guys.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Tannehill.
Good sack.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Jags at running back James Robinson ready to go on offense. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 7 yards.
Take it to the 2nd. Take it to the 2nd.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 10. Again, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On this trail, which tells you this is a good one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed. When his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give left side to Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Robinson up the middle. 56 yards on the ground for him so far.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run with ETN. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like...
Let's go, Denver.
3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
On first down, Lawrence. Caught by Jones. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First time they've hooked up here, good for 17 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Looking to throw
Slants.
for Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk.
Good job.
His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
He's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry to the 43, second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Second and 8 coming up. Now Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Of course, he was solid last week. AFC Offensive Player of the Week award. 2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he's playing at a level right now where he's just breaking down defenses. Makes me remember when I was playing and my defensive back coach told me, listen, if you give up a touchdown pass, that's on me.
Come on, guys.
If you give up a second one, that's on you. And if there's a third one, I'm getting someone else in the game. They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Carry now for Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Come on, guys. You're blitzing. Ain't touching nobody.
As far as his terrific season continues here.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll run here with Haskins. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Hassan Haskins taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Hassan Haskins. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. Right at the 30. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence rolling to his left. That's complete to his tight end Sullivan. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
As a general rule,
I ain't pressed no button. Automation played, man. Shut up. Go watch the video.
Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this will be the Jaguars' 1st down as he's got.
Take it to the 2, guys. Take it to the 2.
Slow him down. It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Come on, Broncos.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Again on
Curl.
2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Over the middle.
Tight end curl. Good job, guys.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here.
Drag route.
He'll find the tight end Sullivan complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To Chenault on the
Good job!
And he's brought down. He's got His first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Robinson, and he'll take this one.
Good job, guys.
James Robinson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jags will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive in 28 plays. It culminates in a Jags touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Tannehill's throw into the hands of Sample. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Working the middle here.
Come on, guys. We're missing the tackles.
Now another timeout called for.
Stop trying to hit stick them. Just tackle
So
them.
that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Tannehill. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. This is caught. It's
Oh, come on, guys. I'm playing the deep zone. How the fuck you get that wide open? This is some fucking
in the
bullshit.
final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin with a matchup of the 2 teams that Peyton Manning took to a Super Bowl championship. Denver heading east to take on Indianapolis. And it's the Broncos who have the lead in the second quarter. Tim Patrick, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, let's head over to Highmark Stadium to check out what's happening with the Bills. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Meet Cole Hardman, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gordon and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Taking it about the one. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian and the improv, and you run into a turtle.
96 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Hey, Dan, go somewhere, bitch. You ain't got to watch the game, motherfucker.
Page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This is Robinson, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On 3rd down, Lawrence able to complete this to Shaw. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Don't you got to go to bed, man? It's past your bedtime.
The quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
Bitch.
I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Room here to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the 22, Lawrence.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Picked off by
That is some bullshit. It's some cheating motherfuckers. Come on, guys. Wow.
That had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Outright completes it to Jarwin. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Looking to set for runs, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with
Good job, guys.
the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 23. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks
That bullshit.
back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we
Roll
stop
out.
them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Oh, come on.
It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should be
He's not holding on that ball.
3 and out.
Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense set to go again. Here comes another drive from this unit. And Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession. An interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation. But in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Tannehill. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him
Come on, guys. What was that?
Tennessee first down.
That was a nicely run
It
slant.
puts you in the right defense to pick that
What
off.
he's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Down carry for Henry. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Whole defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Tannehill. Caught by Woods.
Come on, I'm playing inside.
For the Titans' 1st down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Incomplete, but
Golden.
flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And give him a full 10 yards there. 2nd and goal.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Get the ball! Come on, guys. They pick it up on bullshit.
Last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw again.
Oh, that's some bullshit. They made me switch the guy off him. Come on. Give me the guy closer to the quarterback.
And the Titans have cut the lead back down to 2.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, ending up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's 2 sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great. D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes first.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tannehill going to throw for it. That's caught at the 2. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. The return down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They begin the drive with Robinson. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're setting back for 30. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Good job, guys.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
It's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Oh, no. He got... Oh, he...
When we talk about defenders...
Damn it, I got to take him out. Can't let him stay in. Got to have that guy.
Right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking up play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there to the 1st and goal.
And these guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now, like my man say, now show them your badge.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to the ground with Robinson.
Like my man say on Bad Boys, now show them your badge. That means show them the run now, bitch. Could have ran your scooter through that hole.
Very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Elliott on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. That time a 9-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off.
Let's go, Denver. Come on. Finish strong.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Come on, guys. You're getting too much time to throw the ball. Then y'all ain't doing nothing.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Out to the left, he's got Sample there. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy.
Oh, come on.
And they keep making
This guy just going to carry us. God damn it, guys.
First down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
First down, Tannehill. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burks?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then he curls back inside for the completion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. To the 27-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From the 27, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And down he goes, taking it inside.
I know you're going to throw him the ball. I'm sitting right there trying to follow him. What you stop for? Just stay with him.
There, 21 yards.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Tannehill. And he's got it.
Oh, come on. Where's that picked off? That's some bullshit.
From 6 yards away. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
Come on, how we not get
They've
that?
done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point try now for Venvik. And the lead is down to 2. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call at the 26. Running out, and we shine the spotlight on the undrafted revelation, James Robinson. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. They'll be
Tick-tock, tick-tock, baby. Let the clock rock.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
That's a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Again, it's Robinson, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 2nd and 9.
Pass interference. Can't do that. First down.
Penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
What? What kind of call is that? That's some bullshit.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the
Wow, that is some bullshit. That guy held my damn receiver.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Lawrence to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Morgan. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Tannehill. His pass caught with the 4. And it's a Titans touchdown. Drew Sample, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Titans have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want, and cover it well.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And the lead is
Fucking
up to
ass
5.
call. That guy grabbed my receiver.
Nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Take it in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 5. A minute 47 on the clock. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw, Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got him.
Drag route.
That's Sullivan. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Here's Lawrence. Looking in zone for Jones. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. A really nice knockdown. He gets so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man. Because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And they're going to work this down about the 32-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, what a catch here by Kirk. And he's ducked into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. He takes it across for a touchdown.
There you go right there. Good throw. Take my snipes for the extra 2 conversion.
They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this is caught.
Good job.
It's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So now the focus is all on the Titans offense.
Hello. Oh, no, she's asleep now. Hey, you sleep now. Hey, you know what? As soon as you get bowling good, then you gotta go fucking to the doctor. As soon as you start bowling good, then your ass gotta go to the doctor. Yeah, fuck that up. You gotta delay that shit. wait to Christmas or Thanksgiving shit. You starting to do good, but you know what? You finally listened. You're throwing the ball down the 5 board. It took you long enough, and it's working too. No, but what I'm saying is that's not my point. You finally start listening, going down the 5 board instead of all the other stupid shit you've been doing, and looking, it's working perfect now. Okay, yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. The second game I fell apart. He threw that fucking urethane out and it still didn't bullshit. That fucked me up. Randy did. Yeah. That's why I had to go get the dub ball out because he put that carry down there. See, Graham throw much slower, so it helped him. You know what I mean? Because he throws slower, so it helped his ball go through the heads. You know, down a little further. She never threw the same line twice, so she didn't fuck up too much. She was all over the fucking place. Hey, listen. I hate that bitch. I hate her ass. Well, she can't bowl a lick. That ain't better than that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you're right. As a person. Yeah. And let me finish these dogs. I'm gonna call right back. All right. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
37 seconds to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball. So
come on, guys.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounded, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tannehill. Finding Sample. Now, this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Throwing Tannehill. To Henry.
Come on, guys. What was that?
17 seconds to play. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as you understand where they are on the field?
Why is he so fucking open, guys? What are y'all doing? I'm only rushing 2 people.
Tannehill to throw. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
God damn it, guys!
But the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is no good.
He missed. Good job, guys. Fuck Coach Riley. Love the commissioner, bitch. Nah, 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 nah. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Love the commissioner. Fuck Coach Riley. Love the commissioner. Fuck Coach Riley. Love the commissioner. Fuck Coach Riley. Love the commissioner. Fuck. Fuck Coach Riley.
50-plus yards is still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any.
Love the commissioner. Fuck Coach Riley. Hey, Mr. Melody. You like just what you see? You try to cheat me, but we beat you. We on the way to get to the playoffs. We are rolling. Got our running back. Got him back and won 2 straight with him, baby. It makes a difference when he ain't here.
Being at home, That can be a big
Goal
deal
guy.
because
McDermott ain't no goal guy back there.
final chance to retake the lead. That home field
And we even
advantage
threw 228 yards. So
what happened
fuck
for
you,
them
bitch.
down the stretch. A huge win.
So for
Good job.
Jacksonville, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else, in
There
their
you go,
season
Lawrence.
as
Get
they
pumped
go to
up, baby.
4-6. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So for Charles Davis, an
No, it's one of them interceptions. It wasn't yours. It was a bullshit one. Way to get back 2 TDs, though.
here again. It's the NFL on
They
EA
got through
Sports.
78% with a sorry ass. That's okay, though. Good job, guys. Trying to make that run. Lucky ass Seahawks. Gonna play somebody good in a minute, though, bitches. Guy going a lot of money, man. He going a lot of cheddar. $12 players. Who we got? But you ain't beat no 6-1 team. You a fucking lie. Cardinals wasn't no fucking 6-1. And what's gonna beat your ass? So you lost to the fucking damn. They beat your ass, which was the damn Panthers. So shut up, lying. You ain't beat no Panthers. Beat the fuck out you. That dude won $33 million. No way. $6 million. Nope. Too old. Too old. Wide receiver. All right. $7 million ain't bad. How old are you? 26. Take it for 4 years. Take it or leave it. God damn it. I didn't think you was gonna take that money. All right, you took it. 31. No. 27. Yeah. I'm gonna have to keep you. You got no interest, huh? All right. We'll see. 31. Nope. Nah, you're 72, 25 years old. You better have a lot of speed before I decide to keep you. Free safety. You're only 26. We're always going to need a good backup. We're going to try to go in the draft, which is you can finish your life out with us. You don't cost much. That bitch took that. God damn it. All right, you took it. You won't get you ain't getting nothing. All right, everybody else going. All right, everybody else going to be leaving. All right. We won't take you off. We want to piss you off yet, but we ain't going to sign you. All right, guys. Texas next. Let's go. Advance the week, baby. Texas 63. This is a big win. We're going to have to have this win. We're going to make a run. We got to beat them. We got to beat them, guys, and we're going to make a run. Well, the Colts are 8-2. Them guys are rolling. Wow. Got to beat you guys. Got to beat them. Got to beat them. So we get out the way right now. Get my weekly training out the way. Oh, man, give me a good player to upgrade. This guy here worthless. He don't play. They won last place when I played them, motherfucker. Shut up. Go play your game and be quiet, bitch. Or go to bed like you're supposed to. Or your ass awake anyway. Past your fucking bedtime. Alright, guys, let me send out my thing and play this game here. Yeah, get it out the way. still up. No. You been out there a while then. You been out there a while. Did you go back outside? Oh, that's right. I forgot you gotta switch them up. Okay. So you gotta do it every 6 months. So you gotta do it every 6 months. Yeah, what? Yeah. Well, you really gonna fix them two badass boys. That's all you got left. No, okay. Yeah. I'm finna go watch a little bit of Warrior, at least episode. You can try it on your phone. Ain't you get what's going on your phone? Don't you got Prime on your phone? Try it on your phone. All right, then. I'll be up. All right. All right, guys, let's get this done. Let's get it done. Big game right here. Big game.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Davis Mills and the Houston Texans.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right, let's go to the playoff tree. We ain't nowhere to be found. Gotta start winning ball games, guys. Gotta go 11-6, guys.
Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
From the 27, Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get it there just short of the 45 at the 44. And Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Robinson up the middle. And a solid run here as he picked his way down to the 42-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs taking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Robinson with another carry, and he's got it to about the 40. The Jaguars at 4-6 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 40 now on second down. Lawrence, that's cut left side by the tight end, Jordan. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. These 2 teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Hand off now to Robinson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the the 16.
That's a really nice play, being able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Forced out to his left. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Better get down, man. He's trying to strip the ball from you.
Reviewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
That's some bullshit.
Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball.
That hit 50,000 fucking people. Come on, guys.
Awake, trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Lawrence, that was some bullshit. I know.
First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 24. A first down throw for Mills. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Mills. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Give left side for Pierce. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down in midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That's how you get right up off of the map, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
First and 10, it's Pierce. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
On any running play plays called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On 1st and 10, Mills. Looking deep for Julio. And got his man.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I'm right there.
Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Ah, some fucking bullshit, guys.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Julio Jones touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded
They're throwing that shit against the wind.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. James Robinson and the rest of the Jags offense set to go to work once more. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's being a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way and confident about this game as well.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Texans scoop it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves.
He down. Come on, guys. No cheating.
Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking.
And now before the ball changes hands, you got to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Kingsley Keke. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they simply failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Wow.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
You got to do a fake bomb going against the fucking wind on me.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Third and short yardage, Mills. And he'll just get rid of it.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. Well, really good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And now out come the Jags. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Oh, that was a bit of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
There's some solid footwork here as he tackles down at about the 38. 47 yards on the ground for him now, 9 carries.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a 1st down.
first and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Lawrence. And that gonna be
You got to hold on to that.
too tough to hold on to that one. Second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Cook. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Lawrence.
Drag route.
Over the middle, caught by Jordan. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Nice example there. The tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
Robinson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. And they'll turn
Fullback Allah.
to try to get in. Take this into the end zone.
Good job, big boy.
Jacksonville.
Fullback Allah.
His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here comes the Texans now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 26. Here's Mills. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight ahead pursuit and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
third down. Here's Mills. Pass complete. On the
Come on, guys.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Mills on first down. Flush to his right. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on second and long. Mills. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Oh, come on. Somebody took that man off of him. That's some bullshit.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That's just
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-one.
And he's not able to get it in. Sits back at the 22. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from starting out.
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and they get to it again. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Mills to the sideline, and out now is Hobaleni Fairbairn for the Houston field goal try. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Hobaleni Fairbairn comes on. This one from 48 yards away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jags and running back James Robinson ready to go on offense.
And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
It's out. It's loose. Now the Texans.
I threw the fucking ball. Oh, you're cheating bitches.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. Too far from breaking that. Officially give him 15. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Houston's offense taking over again.
And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wear down the other defense. We'll see.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
Now the pressure too great. And he goes down once more. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, out is the punter Cameron Johnston to boot it away. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first
Good night,
half.
Commissioner. Love you.
And the ball pushed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Lawrence will throw.
Take my slant.
Pressure right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
They went with a dime left on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Colts who are on top as they've hit halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Jimmy Garoppolo. From there, let's head up to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Devin Duvernay, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Jameis Winston leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Texans to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Mills. Firing to Julio Jones, has it on the slant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Hand off left side, Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Mills. And that's complete to Cooks. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw, Mills. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And this must be enough. A good secure tackle. Going to stop him a few yards shy at the 46. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he stops immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Now here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 66 yards rushing.
Good job.
14 carries. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this pass broke.
Come on.
The contact low time there, and now 4th down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Oh!
Incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mills. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That'll go on the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering, because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. He's got a man, complete.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
A huge play there for Houston. 46 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone will come free.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Going for it with Pierce.
And he went backwards. Going down to 30. Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Mills to the sideline, and out now is Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal try.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars getting set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing in their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. They'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They gave himself options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Roll out.
Buy some time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lawrence to Chenault on the slant.
That was what they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will have the 1st down as he's...
Here we go cheating, man. Not even call fucking holding. Look, here.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Texans back out there and ready to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Mills now. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Looking to throw is Mills. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As you know, so many
Come on, guys.
are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
They just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down at 4. Pierce now up the middle. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Mills to throw it. He gives it to Cooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Play action now. Mills. Man open. Here is Jones. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
First down, Mills. They still and time finally runs out. They can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again, to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Mills. Right, and that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And Jones has it over the middle. Down about the 26-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a two-score game. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Robinson with another carry. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. That's complete to his tight end Sullivan. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
This is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Robinson up the middle, down to the 42, 2nd down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Lawrence. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Texans are going to take over.
That's some bullshit.
Here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft.
Well, let me just cut in front of you. Come on.
They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. Right at the 30. Off the play fake, Mills. He completes it to Beckham. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Odell Beckham. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Mills going to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Now this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they will score a pick six.
This is fucking bullshit.
Texans TD. Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick six, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other. Every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick six?
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one,
how come when they don't throw the ball that short, man? That's some bullshit. And they don't throw the ball that fucking short, and they got that fucking. It's cheap.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Lawrence will try again after the pick six. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Hand off to Robinson out on the shotgun. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Sometimes, brother, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one...
Oh. Yeah, where's your 9 o'clock at? What are they doing tomorrow? Oh, okay. But that's not what we're going for the real thing, though, right? Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, I said love you. Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays.
92 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far.
Brandon, coach, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And now here's another interception. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
It's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that will take us to 4th down.
When they get at the field on 3rd down, excellent job, excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That's taken it around the 40. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. Now the Jags are in great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Houston, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.